This video shows you how to use the Brunel visualization language to easily build interactive charts and diagrams in a notebook in a Watson Studio project. The gallery includes a notebook that contains the steps and code to get you started with visualizing data with Brunel. Just search for Brunel and view the Visualize Car Data with Brunel notebook. Click Add to Project, then specify the project name and a Python runtime environment to use. Then create the notebook and wait while the notebook loads. Okay, so here's the notebook. This sample notebook includes the output from the last run, so restart the kernel and clear the output. The first section includes a link to the dataset, which is also in the gallery. This dataset contains information about cars that affects their performance. For example, miles per gallon, engine size, number of cylinders, horsepower, weight, and acceleration. Copy the data access link to this dataset and return to the notebook. The first cell includes the code to load the data, so just replace the link to data text with the pasted data access link, and then run the code in the notebook. The first cell imports the Pandas and Brunel libraries, loads the dataset into a Pandas data frame named Cars, and displays the first 5 rows. The next cell shows the relationship between the miles per gallon on the x-axis and the horsepower of the vehicles on the y-axis in a scatter plot, which is the default chart type. The color identifies the origin of the vehicles. You can zoom in and out on the graph. The next cell shows the relationship between the horsepower and the weight of the cars in a scatter plot. The color is based on the origin of the cars. And the tooltip shows the name of the cars. The next cell shows a chord plot that correlates the origin and number of cars produced per year. The X and Y commands specify that the origin is mapped to the year of manufacture. The size of the segments is based on the number of cars, and the color is based on the origin of the cars. The next cell shows a tree map that groups vehicles by their origin, year of manufacture, and number of cylinders. The color indicates the average gas mileage of the vehicles in each block. The numbers in each block are the numbers of cylinders. The size of the blocks reflects the number of vehicles in the category, and the tooltip shows all the information. You can modify or add to the data frame to show the data in different ways. The code in this cell applies a function that takes a string and tests whether it matches one of a set of substrings. In this case, the function maps to the names column to create a new column that consists of the car names that match either Ford or Buick. The next cell creates a scatter chart that plots gas mileage versus engine size. The Buick cars have blue dots and the Ford cars have red dots. The command is split into 2 chart definitions that are combined by the plus sign. Both chart definitions set the x-axis, the y-axis, and the color to the same values, but the style values are different. The first chart definition sets the style of the dots, and the second definition sets the style of the words in the legend. This was just a quick introduction to Brunel visualizations. Find more videos in the Cloud Pak for Data as a Service documentation.